Hey friends, less fun video today than I would have hoped. I found out that Donald Trump used me and my gorgeous friend Dylan in his most recent advertisement, and I saw it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today, Vicky, the resident lesbian, and I are going to talk about Trump winning because the TQIA community is losing their minds. It's crazy, Vicky. Crazy.
It is crazy.
They are going nuts. Not only going nuts, lying, fear-mongering everyone, acting like everything is going to fall off the face of the earth, which is a complete total lie. So we just thought we'd have a little fun with this because I find it quite hilarious how ridiculous this community has become. But so sorry, Trump won. Deal with it. Let's move on now and let's move forward in the world instead of acting like the whole world is falling apart. Okay, so I have this really great one here. Let me bring this one up, and then we'll start with this one. Totally fear-mongering.
As a trans person, I am genuinely afraid for my life right now. I've been considering fleeing the country depending on what happened this election, and this is the worst case scenario. This is what would have me flee the country. But the thing is, this is my home. Not even just America. Wisconsin, southeastern Wisconsin is my home. I lived in other places. I lived in Chicago. I lived in Los Angeles. And I decided to move back home a few years ago because of the connections I have here, because of the life I have here. And I don't want to give that up again. And I don't think other people do either. And I might have to. It's scary right now for anyone to be in a marginalized community, to have to even grapple with questions like this.
Okay, I'm stopping because blah blah. So you want to go first because embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for that.
Well, first of all, they've been saying this about fleeing the country for how long, and no one ever has, and they keep saying it. Like, who do they think they're threatening? Who do they think they're threatening by saying that?
That's right. It's because it's BS. They just want you to feel bad for them. And I love how he first goes, I'm going to flee the country. And then second goes, well, never mind. I'm not leaving. It's my country too. I'm like, wait a minute here, dude. Are you leaving? Are you not leaving? Like what? No one cares. See you later, alligator. Bye.
And people are going to hate me for saying this. And I kind of don't care, but I think your life's going to improve under Trump. Hello. I mean,
no, they don't want it to, Vicky. They don't want it to improve. They don't. They're living to feel hear that marginalized, hear all of those key words that they've been plugged into their brains. They all think they're marginalized and they have nothing in this country. And now they really don't have anything is what they're trying to say. Where before they were like, we don't have anything. But now all of a sudden now everything you didn't have is being taken away. Make up your mind.
They're prisoners. They're prisoners in their own minds. They're prisoners of their own minds.
James is a non-binary trans woman. Now, this one is you're gonna love this one. Hold on.
Oh boy, how can you be non-binary and trans? God, why?
You can't. Okay, here it goes.
Hey friends, less fun video today than I would have hoped. I found out that Donald Trump used me and my gorgeous friend Dylan in his most recent advertisement, and I saw it. And I kind of fell apart. And I didn't want to tell you that because I didn't want to like look weak, and I was like, oh my god, that's so stupid. I cry on the internet all the time. Like, why is today any different? Because it is different. Because it's personal, and it's also different. Because I fear for the safety of our community, and I felt...
Okay.
I didn't want to share this either, but
I gotta pause. There it is. I feel for the safety of our community. Let me say something to you, James. You're the one who's created the unsafety space for us because people use you and Jeffrey for a reason. Because you're posers, grifters, freaks, you mess with kids, and now they used it, and now guess what? Everything you have that you think is going to be taken away, the grift is up, dude.
If they just stopped with this stuff, this childhood transition stuff, and acting like they're experts in all of this, and
That's right.
It's so gross. And of course now they're like, oh, I'm being marginalized again by Trump. Oh God. Oh my gosh.
We can only watch a little bit more of this guy because I can't stand him. But let's just see a little bit more of his little tizzy fit.
I felt shame. about being trans, and I felt shame about being public about my trans.
Why would you feel shame about being trans in 2024? Oh my God.
Do you think it's all fake? Do you really think these people are
yeah.
that scared,
Oh,
or
yeah.
are they?
Nope.
You think it's
Nope.
fake?
I think that he knows exactly what he is doing. He's fear-mongering the community. But I think the younger kids, and this is my concern, the younger kids think what he is saying is real and true. So there are
Yeah.
actual young trans people who are freaking out because they actually think that they're not going to get their hormones. They think they're not going to get surgeries. They think that it's going to be illegal, which is the most insane thing I've ever heard. Illegal to be trans. So they think all of this because of people like him. He knows exactly what he's doing. Exactly. That's my real belief system here. So let's try to finish a little bit more. Terrifying.
And being, you know, bubbly and fun and loving life, and I thought, oh, maybe if I were just different, then maybe I wouldn't have like failed
Fake.
my community
Fake crying.
in this
No
way.
tears.
And I know in my heart that that's not true. And I know that if it wasn't me, it could have easily been somebody else. And my individual personality is not representative of all trans people. I am not representative of all trans people. I'm, you know, one non-binary person trying to do their best. And I know that they want me and people like me, people like you, if you're trans, to feel shame about our transness. That is a goal they want to eradicate us.
There you go.
What?
There it is. There it is.
Eradicate.
Eradicate is a very, very strong word. And okay, I just found this one fascinates me. Okay, because this person is actually scary. Hold on. Here it comes.
Trans, non-binary, or gender non-conforming person out there, please let me be your mother for 1 minute, okay?
Oh.
I'm a non-binary trans person, and you are not alone.
I'm a non-binary trans person, and you are not alone.
Let me be your mother for a second.
Ew, I got the. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. It comes off so creepy. I'm your mother. Ew. Okay, so wait do you see what this person says? See, another fear-mongering person.
Today. It's not hopeless. We've been through worse. And we have trans elders who have been fighting this fight long before any of us were even born. We are an incredibly resilient people. You are not alone, and you have a future ahead of you that extends far past politics, far past discrimination and hate and ignorance.
Wait, so I think she's saying, I have to say, thank you for saying that, but she sounds like she's in fear for her life right now. Doesn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, like, the fact that people think that they have to go on the internet and make these huge proclamations about, don't worry, we're not going to die. It's going to be okay. Like, why?
I want to give you a hug, little kids. You weirdo.
Like, that's so unnecessary.
The reason we're in this is because you keep talking to the kids. Maybe just leave the kids alone. Oh my God. So, I mean, okay, so what she's saying, like, yeah, relax. Like, we've survived. We're good. We've been around for a while. So that part is good. But
not alone today. I wish I could hug you.
No, thank you.
But for now, we can just sit for a second, okay?
Oh wait, the shaky. Did you hear that? She was like, okay, whatever, lady. Like, I think you need a hug, and I think you actually need to go to some
Why
therapy.
do we need to hug and cuddle over who got elected president?
I know, it's actually insane. It's like they're acting like it's the end of the world. Like, come on, Trump has already been in office. Like, he literally was the president. Did he do anything? I do not believe he did anything against trans or LGBT people when he was in office. Did he? Do you remember anything that was?
The only thing that came up was the thing with the military, and it kind of made sense because I think I think he
Yes.
didn't want people to
Yes.
be in transition
That's
while they're in
right.
the military.
And I will tell you that I agree with that. Look, I think everyone should be able to join the military 100%. But what I don't believe that you should be going to the military to have your transition, because that's what a lot of
Exactly.
people were doing, which I find, no, you should be in fight ready. You're supposed to go there boots on the ground. You're not supposed to be going there to have surgery to become I totally disagree with that. And so
Yeah.
I that was the only, but I don't believe that that's anti LGBT or it's more
Yeah.
trans, because it's not LGBT, right? We now accept gay people in the military. It's perfectly okay. This one is like, oh,
That's okay. Take your time.
God.
And if you're an adult watching this and you know a young trans, non-binary, gender non-conforming person, two-spirit person, please tell them that they are not alone today. Please tell them that you care. Even if you show them that you care and you think that they already know, please tell them.
Or else.
Okay?
Okay, this person just rubs me the wrong way.
These people are so narcissistic.
Blech.
They're like, oh, I need to come out here and tell you what to do.
Also,
that's the vibe I get.
100%. Like, be careful, hug kids. You're literally giving kids this message that they're going to be in a very bad space for 4 years, instead of saying, okay, maybe it wasn't the president you voted for, maybe it isn't why you wanted it, but how can we move forward now and make sure that we can continue to live and be prosperous and do the things we need to do? That should be the message to the young people. Instead, it's like complete opposite. Well, you're going to die and be put in concentration camps, which is literally a lie. This person was fear-mongering the trans male community, saying or even trans women, I think, but mostly towards that you're not going to get your testosterone. So this person is going to tell you how to get illegal testosterone. It's going to blow your mind.
And just a reminder, if you need to order testosterone online, it's a little bit harder than to order estrogen online. Go to IndiaMart. Oh, here's Loki. Go to IndiaMart, get some tea, order it. You, in America, will not get in legal trouble for ordering testosterone from India. If Border Control seizes it, the person who violated the law was
basically throwing
India,
the Indian people under the bus. You won't get in trouble. And only customs will seize it. That means it's illegal. If customs seizes the product, it's illegal.
So they're telling people, man, this person's going to have, I mean, dare I say this, but blood on their hands.
Yes.
If they're telling their followers to go order testosterone overseas, like, how do they even know what they're purchasing?
You don't. From India and Pakistan and all those places, we don't even know if it's actually real testosterone. How dare you tell young people to do that? And also, basically, you're not going to get in trouble. You actually will. That's actually illegal to buy. That's called steroids, and that's why
it's a controlled substance.
That's right. Bodybuilders used to do that all the time and get in a lot of trouble because it's illegal. It's actually illegal. This person is lying to you, but fear-mongering young trans people to say, "Oh, you're not going to get it anymore. So here, go buy it from IndiaMart." What?
Going to extradite them. Nothing's going to happen to them either.
How do you know?
They're just going to seize your tea and not send it to you some of the time. But most of the time, when you order tea online...
So what happens to the money that you paid? You don't get it. So you're it's a risk. It's an actual risk. Monetary wise, the substance might not even be real tea. It could be full of all kinds of bad stuff that could actually affect your body and make you sick. What is wrong with people?
Yeah, and then if you end up in the hospital,
That's right.
You're going to be like, I don't know what I shot myself with.
That's right. That's right. I illegally ordered it on the internet.
It arrives. You can use it. You can stockpile it. You can share it with other trans people who need it.
Stockpile it and share it. Thank God. This dude needs to be reported. Seriously, reported. Wow, he's a drug dealer.
So irresponsible.
Ew, it's disgusting.
So irresponsible.
DIY HRT. More information on DIYing hormones. It's a lot easier to DIY estrogen. It's easier to get. But even for testosterone, there are options. Break the law.
He just told you to break the law. He just told you to break. So he knows that it's illegal. He knows that it's illegal. He knows that what you're doing is wrong. And he just said break the law. Wow.
Telling vulnerable young people that may not even be trans. Maybe they just are going through something. Like, you just don't even know who you're talking to out there. And you're giving them a directive to order a controlled substance. I love how he says, oh, it's harder to get than estrogen. Yeah, for a reason, you jackass.
That's right. Great point. Oh my God. So with that, everybody, have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And pass this around, comment, like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for helping me blow up this channel. It's amazing. I'll put all of Vikki's stuff in the description so you can follow her and help her build her channel. And we need all the voices we can get. So, all right, my friends, have an excellent rest of your day. I'll talk to you later.